Vibes Cartel live at PNP conference.
When I fry, it's so easy.
The Gaza rules are here. The Gaza chief is here. We no afraid of nobody.
No afraid of nobody. We no afraid of nobody.
You see the girl then near it. The party that too sweet, but it teach you what your vibes. The party that too sweet, but it teach you what your vibes.
The daylight before you can them, just one them.
Hear me and stand up.
You can't bad me up.
Hear me and stand up.
You can't rock me up.
Hear me and stand up.
You can't free me up.
That man said.
Oh.
You no afraid of no bullbuck, no dopey gangster. Go for your arm.
Pad with bad Gaza, pad with bad. Pad with bad Gaza, pad with bad.
Happy Sunday in a JY family. Right now the internet part in a 4, 5, 6 and 7 when Kartel make this bombshell breaking news appearance at PNP 86 annual conference. Yeah man, the Gaza boss make you know say yo, a PNP the thing there, you know? So if you no get on board, you're in a trouble. No, some people say otherwise. Yeah man, so let me know what Uno say over here, so because what Uno say matter, you know. Yeah man, no care who say. Yeah, what Uno say matters over here. Remember, it's an opinionated channel. This is not a political channel, and we know. Yes, over here we don't see party, we see people. You understand? So tell me what you want to say down in the comment section. Yeah, the host is not a political person, just to let you know. Alright? Anyway, the whole of Westmoreland and Mona right now, yeah man, move on to more serious matters right now because this gentleman and his 4-month-old baby boy lost their life in a crazy accident in Westmoreland. John, know me I tell us a JY family, the vehicle mash up, the vehicle pound up. Yo, this out, and when you come back we talk some more.
What's up now, brother?
So JY family, you know, see it for yourself because me don't want to say me exaggerate or anything of the sort. You see me? So we get it, that's how we deal with it out here. Yeah man, so see the gentleman there on the screen. Yeah, me get to understand it differently, you know, because when the things them happen, the report them are gonna come in, you know, different from the unofficial report. Say this gentleman is a very great father, but differently on the road. Yeah man, me say Anna not normal when him up on the road. Yeah man, him not play when him up on the road, you see me? Yeah, me just have to just talk it like it is. You know, whole of Westmoreland and more right now, as me tell you. A good youth differently, but it's a youth when I play with the road with him up on it. Yeah man, and boy, this sweet little baby, Jano, oh my God, look on the baby man. 4 months old. And I get to understand that he recently attended a funeral the day before he passed away, which would be Saturday. I'm doing this report September 15th, Sunday, September the 15th. He went to the funeral on Saturday, September 14th. So, me I go make the grandmother talk, and then when we come back, we give her the official report.
My daughter is she's I can't explain it. Honestly, we can't explain what she has go through right now. She has go through a really rough, hard time. And coming to a realization that this is happening. It's like we are dreaming or something.
Oh God. Yeah, man. 2 weeks ago, the baby christened. Oh boy. Anyway, let me read the official report. A father and his infant child are the latest road traffic crash victim. The deceased have been identified as 22-year-old Ronaldo Curlo and his 4-month-old son Nero. According to report, about 7 this morning, a black Toyota Mark X and a silver Axio collided along the Waterworks main road in Westmoreland. Mr. Curlew and his son, who were the occupants in the Mark X, were pronounced dead at the scene. The latest road fatalities bring 5 the number of persons killed since yesterday. Remember, well, then again, I didn't cover that. I didn't cover that story, but 3 persons lost their lives in a crazy crash that happened yesterday. A matter of fact, let me cover that story as we depend crashing incident right now. Yeah, man, JY family had the vehicle that, trust me, people them crash and burn. Delano Daly, a recent addition to the Tivoli Garden Football Club, is among the 3 people who died in a motor vehicle crash early Saturday morning. The incident reportedly occurred at the intersection of Eastwood Park Road and Burlington Avenue in the vicinity of Halfway Tree Primary School. The football club confirmed Daly death in a heartfelt post to its Instagram page, sending condolences to the player's family. It is with a profound sadness that we announce the tragic loss of our new addition, formerly Waterhouse Football Club. The talented young player Delano Daly, who was taken from us too soon in a car accident this morning. Also confirmed that the footballer sister and cousin were also killed in the tragic accident. We extend our thoughts to the entire family, the Instagram caption said. So it's a whole family, JY family, dead off in this accident there. Cousin, sister, and brother. Anyway, spam the comment section. Talk to me, tell me what you think down in the comment section. I cannot emphasize how we talk about these things every day, you know, but me not gonna say nothing, yeah, man. We just move on. Anyway, JY family, me I gonna leave you with a story because, listen to me, you have some people out there, when they think they are in love, trust me, them obsessive, and them will take them life and take yours too if you come to it. Man, this story is a very interesting story and I need to share it with you guys. Check it out, comment down below and tell me what you think.
Hi, YouTube family. So I have a story, when I was in my 20s, I think I was like 24. I was traveling on a bus from Kingstown to Hanover, and I saw this guy in the bus. He was a soldier, but I didn't know at the time in the bus he was a soldier. And when you're in the bus drive and it's so long, you build up a conversation with the person. And so we were talking in the bus like for a long time, because it's a long drive to go down that side, we arrived in that side in the night, so it was a long drive. So while I was in the bus talking to him, the driver was driving like crazy. He was driving real fast, and I remember guy in the bus, he got up and started cursing the driver and telling the driver like, "Driver, you can't drive like that, man, to mess with our lives." And I only saw a lady around the back, she started cursing him like crazy. And so you can't tell the driver to drive. I'm like, no, you can't tell the driver to drive. It's our life too he's playing with. Anyway, I only saw the driver decide to stop the bus and got his machete, and he wanted to chop the man up, like really chop him up. And the guy was like, I was like, where are we gonna have like a massacre in the bus? But I know good sense prevailed or something, because the driver calmed down and went back and started driving. And so other persons started to argue in the bus and saying the guy's right, because we are also in the bus and the driver can't drive and probably crash and we all die. So at least somebody was brave enough to tell the driver he can't drive like that. So I agreed and said, yes, it's true. We can't have the driver driving like that crazy with our lives, you know. So the lady decided to take me on and started to curse me out and say, you know, what do you think God is there for? You should just pray and hope God brings you home safe, you know. He's a driver bus, he does what he wants. I'm like, no lady, God gave you sense, you know. So you can't just look at that and say, oh, pray for us to reach safe. No. I said to the lady, of course we have the right to tell the driver to ease up off the fast speed he was doing. He was even overtaking around the corner, like putting our lives at risk, and this lady gonna tell me to put it in prayer. Anyway, because I said this, lady started to cuss my ass out in the bus and started telling me, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, like I was the devil or something, or a vampire in those horror movies. I'm like, you girl, you crazy, you crazy. She decided to tell me some bumblecloth, and I tell her back some bumblecloth, you know. And then the lady, she wanted to fight me. I'm like, girl, we can fight, you know. I will beat your ass up in this bus. So she started, the same lady, you know, who was preaching like she was a church woman, and she switched like she was a church heathen and started like she wanted to fight me and telling me, oh, she come from Tivoli. I'm like, I don't give a shit if you come from Tivoli. I'll F you up. And anyway, other people joined in and quelled the argument, and you know, and plus the tires blew out on this bus. About what, 2 tires blew out before we reached where we're going, and had to switch buses. That's how crazy the bus ride was. Anyway, so because of being in the bus so long with so many trauma, and I guess me and the gentleman bonded, and we switched, we like exchanged numbers and started talking, and then we started messing around. Then only for me to find out after we started talking that this man, his mother, actually knew my mother, and they were friends. But I didn't know at the time, because I didn't really know my mother's friends like that. So when the lady, she seemed to know me. So anyway, when the lady decided to come and tell me that her son is actually married, so I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So when I asked the gentleman about this, you know, he started to like, he didn't want to tell the truth, but then eventually tell the truth. And the lady was actually in the car when he was there and brought it up. So he had no choice but to admit to it. And the lady was saying he always wanted a girl for a son like me, because, you know, I'm closer to his age and whatnot. So, and he said his wife, her youngest child was my age, and she had like 5 kids. So I'm like, oh, she have so many kids for him, and he doesn't have any. And the mother was like, that's the problem. He took up a woman my age with 5 kids, and he doesn't have any, and she can't give him none. I don't know why he did that stupid crap. Anyway, the mother says I should leave this relationship because it might not end well for me. So I decided I was going to do that. Only for me, after, obviously, it didn't make sense to continue. The gentleman got crazy. Even shortly before this incident with the mother telling me this, I encountered a few little crazy things. Like, I remember I was to meet him somewhere and I didn't know the place like that, and so I was worried that I might get lost. So when I was in the bus park, the driver and the conductor was going to walk me to a side of the place where I could get easier transportation to get to him. But he ended up showing up at the bus park in a vehicle to pick me up, but he didn't tell me this. So while I was walking with the driver and the conductor, I spotted him, and I was so glad that I saw him, and I ran to the vehicle and went in and sat down, you know, so happy because I was worried I was going to get lost that day. I only saw this gentleman. He wasn't really a gentleman, but you know, the man pulled a gun on me and put it in my face and said something like, I don't want you to have any man look at you. I will kill you. I'm like, how the hell am I going to stop a man from looking at me? I can probably stop myself from looking at a man like that, but I can't stop anybody from looking at me in any way. And it was crazy. I was thinking about leaving him from that day, you know. And when the mother said that to me, I was glad, because I'm saying this man is really crazy. So I decided, as I said, when the mother let me know that he was married and I should leave the relationship, I decided to do that. The man started to call my phone, threatening to kill himself. I was so shocked, and remember I told you he's a soldier, so he has these weapons for real. And obviously I saw the weapon because I put it on my head, so I know he had a gun. So, but I'm there now thinking, you know what? No problem if he killed himself, at least he ain't killing me. But I didn't say it in the phone call. I just let him know I can't help you with that. So, and then I'm thinking like maybe a week or so when he wasn't getting what he wanted, he switched and said he was going to kill me and kill himself. And by that time, I was seeing a lot of this in the country, and I'm like, hell no, you ain't gonna kill me and kill yourself. So I'm there worried because I know I never see anybody survive this shit when they're trying to kill you and kill themselves. So I'm there wondering, and I'm like, Father God, help me with this shit. And I only see the God above that I serve decided to send me some ideas that said I'm gonna execute this idea. You know what the Father told me to do? That I should pretend to be a mad, crazy person. You know, because Jamaicans don't like crazy, like religious crazy. They have I think a phobia or something, you know, where they don't want nobody to know they even have a mentally sick person. Their family, they disown the family members if they are mentally sick. So I'm saying this could work. So I decided to pretend that I was allegedly clinically insane, and I started to, when he would come around, I would start to say I'm seeing duppies, you know, like seeing people where he couldn't see, and I'm there talking to these people that he wasn't seeing. You know, I was doing all kinds of strange shit. I was struggling to eat. I'm throwing away stuff accidentally and causing problems, doing stuff like I'm gonna hurt myself, just non-stop talking and embarrassing him in public. And he was like, you're mad. I don't want a mad woman. And I continued like I didn't hear. And that's how he decided, I don't want you. I don't want no crazy woman. You're really crazy, you're gonna embarrass me. And that's when he decided to leave me alone. I'm like, shit, this really worked. And it worked actually for almost a year, until one day the nigger showed up my house when I was sleeping in my bed. My parent waked me up and told me that somebody is outside with the police for me. I'm like, huh? Anyway, I got up, and when I went out there, yeah, there were police for real with the crazy man. And I'm like wondering why he was there, you know. Anyways, the police let me know that I was calling his wife. I'm like, no, I ain't calling no wife. I don't even have this Negro number there anymore. So I'm like, the man was like, yeah, you calling me my wife and threatening her. I know your voice. And my family was like, this was like 6 o'clock in the morning, you know. They were there, and he was saying the person called his wife at 5. So it would be like, you know, the place would be super quiet at that time. So my family was letting them know, no, the house was so quiet, she couldn't have done that. She wouldn't be calling and threatening. Everybody would have heard it in the house, and I was beside her room and doing some stuff. He was like, you all lying for her, you lying for her. So my mother said to him, like, you have so much whores, you don't even know who is who anymore, and mixing up people, and you're having problems in your life because you sleep around too much. It's what happened with men like you. The man decided he wanted to hit my mother, y'all. Yeah, causing big eruption on my veranda that the police had to hold him back, and he was trying to pull his gun, and the police, yeah, it was so crazy that day. The police had a lot of the big guns, like the Uzi and those size guns. And I'm like, shit, you're gonna bring bloodshed on my veranda on Saturday morning, you know, when we should be getting up to worship the Lord. Anyway, the man caused so much problem in my life. I went back and continued to sleep after they left, because my brother said to the police, why don't you call Digicel or whoever the phone provider they have and let them check to see who was the last number that called his wife. And the police said, yeah, we're gonna do that. And they left. Anyway, I decided to search, because I didn't have his number anymore, but how I got it in the first place, I had written it on a paper when I was in the bus. So I had to search the whole damn place for the paper to find his number back. And when I called it, would you believe this Negro? The whole reason he called, he did this wasn't really because he believed I called his wife again, because, you know, I wasn't talking to him anymore. But it seemed like he saw me some time during the year, and I didn't know he saw me, and he still liked me or something, and he couldn't get to me. So he devised a plan to make up a whole damn story to come by my house just to see me. The Negro actually said that in the call. That's why he did it. I'm telling you, people do some crazy shit when they get good dick. Because this man did a whole orchestration with police coming at my house telling me I'm calling his wife, and you know I didn't call my wife, or because he said it because he wanted to see me. That's why he did it. I'm like, in my house no more. You know, this is getting too much. I will kill your ass this time. Don't talk. Yeah. So anyway, I thought it was done even that day. The Monday, the wife came at my house. The wife showed up at my yard. I was so shocked. When I went outside, I thought it was one of my friends because she resembled one of my older friends. But then when I got closer, I realized it wasn't her. And then the wife started to talk and I realized it's definitely not my friend. And she said, "Do you know so-and-so?" And I'm like, "No." But I guess because she has another name for him. And then she called me by the name that I would know. And I said, "Oh, yeah, I know him." And she said, "I'm his wife." I'm like, "Oh." Then she asking me if I were here, like I wear extension or braids or, you know, because she realized my hair was natural. So I was like, "No." She said, "Oh, then it's not you." I'm like, "Okay." Then she started letting me know that there's a woman who wear braids and extension constantly driving with her husband because she has seen that woman, and this is the woman who is calling her and antagonizing her about her husband, and she was wondering if it was me, but then she realized no, it's not me because I don't wear fake hair. Man, that was a crazy time in my life. One thing I'm glad now though, that Negro finally came out of my life and was bothering me anymore. Plus I moved from that area.
Me love Jamaica, me nah sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of